All right, so how do you do remote learning with all the craziness of the coronavirus? I've been doing a flipped classroom with my US history class, having homework be like 10 minutes of notes, a mini lecture, and then that way in class I can do more hands-on stuff, inquiry-based lessons. But this is really going to come in handy during the remote learning until whenever schools get back in session. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make an account with this video program called WeVideo. So you're going to go to the EdTech Professional Learning Home offered by PSD. You're going to click on Pro Accounts, which I've already done that. You're going to scroll down and you're going to fill in name, school, blah, blah, blah. And what you want to do is go to WeVideo. That's the program we're going to use. Once you create WeVideo or get approval for that, usually it should be pretty automatic. If you don't get access, you're going to want to go email Kevin Murray. He's awesome to really help you out. I couldn't show you this part while recording. So this is once you get your account, what you're going to do is you're going to go to wevideo.com. You're going to click log in. And you're going to log in with Office 365, not with Google. One of the rare times we don't use Google, but go to Office 365. And then once you log in, you're going to see this. So I always do the same things. I'm going to try to walk you through like the basics of how I make a video. That way you can know how to do it. But you're going to start by hitting projects. I'm going to go on the bottom right, click create new project. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to title test video. Who knows how many I'll do? Number 1. So title it, I skip a description, and I always do personal because I'm not working with somebody else. If you want to work with somebody else or like have kids work on it, that's another video. We're not even going to talk about it. Just click on personal. That's all you need to know as a teacher. I don't worry about any of that, but you can add more images or you can do it later. I ignore it. Click next. Then you get to create a video. I always go from blank edit because I just record my screen, so I don't need these timed like 10 seconds for a video clip. Here's where you put audio. I just do blank edit and start. All right, so there's a lot on here. You're going to want to I'm going to keep it real basic. You can do so much with WeVideo. You can do green screen, you can add videos. These are preset images and videos if you wanted to make a professional looking one. Like if I want to have panic, I could have a video of somebody panicking, and you look over here. I could add this into a video if I want to make a pro video. Kind of how we're all feeling about remote learning right now. But we're not going to worry about that. What I want you to worry about is my media. This is where your stuff, where you can upload things, upload images, but we're going to keep it even simpler than all of that. All you want to do is click record. And when you click record, you're then going to click on webcam is just showing your face if you wanted to give kids directions. Screen is what I am doing right now, where it's recording everything on my screen. Webcam and screen, is where you show your screen. And then in the bottom corner, there'll be a small image of you talking at your screen. I don't even worry about that. I'm just going to click on screen, hit OK. It's going to say, do I want my default microphone? Right now I'm using my computer microphone, which is more than fine for my low-tech version. Click next. And then here's what I can do. I can do my entire screen, which again, I find easiest. You can choose which tab you want to record. That way you don't get kind of cutting from the editor to your PowerPoint, but it doesn't really matter. Application window, if I have snipping tool open, so I could just record that. I just do my entire screen. So I click on my screen, hit share. So what's going to happen after is, here I have images for if you are visual. Okay, it's going to count you, once you hit share for sharing your screen, it's going to count down from 3. And then you're going to see this pop up. it'll have this stop sharing. I don't know if you can see that right now while I'm talking or not, but what I would do is it'll count down 3, 2, 1, record. I go open my PowerPoint. I like to hit present, and they'll be like, hey guys, today we're talking about how the United States became a world power. We're gonna talk about different things. First, do your warm-up question, blah, blah, blah. I would go through, great lesson, I know. I would go through the lesson as much as I want to record, and then I would hit stop sharing in the bottom, and that cuts off my video. What happens next is it'll take like a second to load and update that, and then I'm going to see this box where it says preview. And I can click to watch what I've recorded, make sure audio is okay, make sure I didn't mess up. If I don't like what I recorded, or if I'm recording and mess up, I hit pause, stop, and then I can record again, going from scratch. If I like it, I'll click save. So then what I would do then, yeah, this is what I want, is, so this is the one, let's talk, oh my gosh, let's say this is the one I made. Usually it would load at the bottom. You'll see it, it'll have, here I have an image, I'm not confusing you. It'll, once I hit save, it'll load and it'll show me which one it is. I just have to wait till that blue line is done. And then I would click and drag that into video 2. So let's do that. I'm going to click, drag my recording of a lesson into video 2. And then I can again preview it if I want it. I am then, yeah, I'm going to do this. I would then, once my video is how I want it down here, this is what I'll export. I'm going to go up. Well, sometimes I'm down here. I go up. I'm going to click on finish. Create a title again. Video number 1. Hit set. And then here's kind of the final step. What I do is, so you can click export right now. And what it'll do is it'll take like maybe 5-10 minutes, depending how long your video is. And it will create a link that you can find in exports that you can then share out with students. What I like to do is I like to click on this button right here. Every teacher has a YouTube account. I click on YouTube. This is because I use some other programs to kind of help hold accountability, where I have kids answer questions while they watch my videos. And that program works a lot better with YouTube versus it doesn't connect with WeVideo. So I just find it easier to like export it all in one, like where I need it right now. And then it just makes my life easier. It's also nice because then sometimes if there's a glitch, I just feel YouTube has a lot of those kinks worked out. It's easier to share it into like Google Classroom, things like that. Your call. But I'll click YouTube and then I'll hit export. What it'll do, I'm not going to export that video, but what it'll do is it'll have a bar that'll go across the top that says video exporting, and it'll give you an estimate of how long. What happens is once it's finally exported, which you can close out, it'll send you an email, or you can get little notifications up here that your video is ready. What I then do once I get those notifications is I go to YouTube. I go to my channel. So I click on this little icon, go to your channel. And then here is where my videos will like upload. I'll click on one. You don't need to hear me talking about Wilson's 14 points. So then I would copy this link, and then I would put it either straight into Google Classroom, or I would put it into different programs that kind of help and have students answer questions as they watch it. This is very basic. I hope that kind of made sense, but I hope it kind of gives you a way to get started with this crazy remote learning process that we are going through. Yeah, I hope that all made sense. I'm going to type in resources again. So here's where you go to get your pro account. And then you go to wevideo.com is the other one, is the other site that you're going to want for remote learning. Good luck. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that this video kind of helps you figure out what to do in all this chaos.